sitting here and missing you. Thunder roar, giving me the blues. But when I close my eyes and I think of you, remembering times I feel like new. Every day, my favorite words to say still makes me smile, just like yesterday. I need you here, really bad, 'cause when you're gone, my heart is sad. My, oh my, how the smoke still fly, keep me in the sky. I'm so high, my, oh my, how the smoke still fly. I'm so high, where are you now? In the rain, my angel came. In the rain, my angel came. In the rain, my angel came.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another week, another Monday. Conversations with a masterful raconteur. Florida's own Barry S. McLeod. I want to share with y'all a really crazy, freaky story today. A true story that actually happened to me. Now, this is a real true story that actually happened to me. Before I jump in, I've been thinking about this all day. In fact, I was talking about it with a friend of mine earlier today. Yesterday, Easter was really something kind of cool, you know. I want to send a shout out to all the young people that showed up yesterday and did their Easter speeches. You know, it's not dead, it's still alive. And yesterday at the church where I was really impressed with seeing those young people, you know, uh, doing their speeches, all ages. You know, some of them looked like they were as young as 5-ish, and some of them were teenagers, and some were just out of high school. And man, they did their speeches and they did it with pride, you know, and it was really, really good. So yeah, we were talking about how the churches get packed. What do they call it? GME. Let's see. No, CME. Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter. That's what somebody call it, you know. But yeah, the churches was packed, and it's just really neat seeing the young people still carrying on the tradition, you know, Easter egg hunt and all that kind of stuff, you know, just having a great time. You know, that was pretty cool, you know. Also, before I share this story with you, because I'm not going to be very long today, before I share the story, in case you don't know, I am producing my new comedy movie, SheDaPlaya. Now, this is the movie. I previously did 3 episodes, just kind of experimenting with some ideas and some talent and some stuff like that, you know. But the movie is what the agenda is, what the main goal is. And we're getting ready to produce the movie. We're going to start filming very, 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 very soon. So I'm really, really excited about that. And so we have a GoFundMe account. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to put the QR code on this live. And if you're following me on Facebook, surely you have seen it numerous times and you're going to see it numerous times. the information, the link, the QR code. If you see the QR code, the only thing you got to do, if you haven't figured that out yet, is take your cell phone, open up your camera, place it up to the QR code, and the GoFundMe link will come on there, and you tap it, and it will take you to our GoFundMe page. And you can make a donation in any amount and help us to produce this movie. We're very, very grateful for donations in any amount. And I did appeal to 50 people to individually support us with $50. And so far, 10 people have done so. And I'm just so grateful. We got 40 more people. So support us. Give us a donation in any amount, any amount. And I want to say to all of you content creators out there, and all of you people that's in the arts and entertainment field, particularly those of you who reach out to me, and those of you who I have responded to, we have to support each other. Surely we can support each other in some kind of way. So I'm asking of you to support me, with a donation in any amount, okay? But yeah, I'll be telling you more and more about that. And in case you don't know, also, I come every Monday, somewhere around 7-ish. Got a slow start today, but and I just share a part of my journey with you. Most of the time, it has something to do with my writing and producing and directing. But sometimes I stray away and I talk about some other things, like my encounter with the real live tiger. Let me tell y'all this story, man. This was probably hands down the freakiest, most frightful, most unexpected experience that I have ever had in my life. And what prompted me to talk about this today was I'm late. I caught the promotion not too long ago about the Universal Circus in Jax, and I had been saying I've missed it for some years now, several years, and I've been saying all last year, coming up to this year, that when it come back, I wanted to go and see it, and I done slipped again, getting caught up with doing what I do, and I've forgotten again. I want to thank Monique and Gwen and Danny for touching in with me, and whoever else, I don't see your name on the screen right now. I appreciate y'all touching in with me. But when I cannot think about a circus, period, ever again without thinking about this story I'm going to tell y'all about. It happened some years ago. Happened a good amount of years ago, in fact, but it's just one of them things you can never ever forget. So me and my date, we were so excited. We were going to the circus, and we were just talking about it and what we were anticipating and what we had heard about the circus, this particular circus, da 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 da. And we were just so excited. So we get to the location of the circus, and we park. We get out, and we're walking. And when we got probably about a block away from the tent, the most amazing thing happened. The most unusual, the most amazing thing happened. And we froze in horror. Man, this tiger, a yellow tiger, was strolling through the parking lot. And it just was just suddenly right up on us. And literally, not even 10 feet away. And we were walking uh, down a lane through the parking lot, headed towards the tent, and it was walking away from the tent in the same lane. And it was in no hurry. It was the tiger, like it was like he or she, whatever, was just on a casual stroll, Like, I think I'm gonna go for a walk and get some fresh air kind of a thing. Our eyes. So we just stopped. It's like I think I stopped breathing. I was like, oh, we didn't make a sound. We turned into statues. We didn't know what to do. I was just following it with my eyes. I was afraid to move any muscle, but I had to watch it and see, what was going on, what was going to happen. And if you're familiar with lions and tigers, especially the adults, they make this sound, and it's like a, and this thing, and he was just strolling. He was just strolling, and he would just look to the left, and he looked to the right, and he make that sound, and it was that sound that got me. Now, I'm not necessarily a bad mother. Shut your mouth, but I'm not necessarily a scary man either. But this tiger took my whole heart and soul away from me. Like, I was numb. And as it approached us, he looked at us. I don't know, probably I'm younger then compared to what I am now. Now, hey, I'm not so sure. I might have went into cardiac arrest. I don't know. I don't know if my heart at this point in my life could have taken that. I could have almost reached out and touched this thing. That's how close he was to us. And so we stood there. She was afraid. I was afraid. Both of us like statues. And so as he got closer and closer, we just standing there. And then as he got to the side of us, I'm scared to turn my head, but I'm looking at him. I'm watching him until he's out of my peripheral. And now he's behind us. And I feel like I need to turn around and see what he's doing to make sure he didn't stop or he didn't turn and look at us But I'm scared to move. I am literally scared to move. So I gave it a few seconds, and then I had to know. So I slowly turned around, just barely, and I peeked, and I could see him just walking on about his business. And right about that time, the trainer came past us and went to fetch him. And we just still standing there like this. The only thing that moved was my head like that. Woo! Man, that was the most freakiest, most awesome, the scariest, most horrifying experience. I think that's the top one. I haven't had a lot of them in my life. The only thing that comes even close to that was when I was in the military, and there was this explosion that happened. That tiger, man, I told her after the trainer got the tiger, and we were still standing there, and he took the tiger, walked the tiger back up to the tent, and he was talking to it. I guess the tiger knows him, and they have this way that they can communicate. And we just still standing there. And after they got out of distance, It was then like it was then that we could like exhale and try to grasp what had just happened. Like we were numb. We didn't really know what to say. It was like a surreal kind of an experience. Like you don't know if this really happened. Like was I dreaming? And so she took my hand and she held my hand and she squeezed it and she looked at me and I looked at her. And it was just that moment of, did this just happen? And we knew that it had happened. I told her, I said, girl, you know what? If if a robber or somebody like that would have ran up on us and put you in danger, you know, I would have instinctually done something. I don't know what I would have done, but I would have instinctually done something to try to protect you. But in the case of this tiger, girl, you was totally on your own. You was on your own. I don't think I could have did nothing for you in that moment. That's how awesome. If you never stood next to a real tiger, full-size tiger, then maybe you can't grasp what I'm talking about. See, it's a difference between seeing a tiger on television or a tiger in the zoo behind a cage or way off at a distance or behind some thick glass. But when he's literally right there, if he decides right in that moment, I'm going to get you, sucker, you don't have a chance because they're quick and they're agile. You don't have a chance. And man, that was horrifying. It was just crazy. It was just so crazy. And when we did go inside and we enjoyed the circus, it was a really cool circus. And that same tiger was the tiger that they featured, to do the hind leg thing, stand up on the hind legs and go all the way up as high as it could go with whatever they were doing. It was the exact same tiger because it was a yellow tiger and there was not another yellow tiger. So that tiger could stand up on his hind legs and dunk a basketball. That's how huge it was, you know. And so, man, that was really, really freaky. And I was just compelled to share this story with you all today because I had just happened to see a promotion a little bit earlier today about the circus. And like I said, I cannot think about a circus without thinking about this experience. I want to say hello to Joe Rothenberger down there in Marion County. Joe, it's good to see you, man. I'm making a movie, Joe. If you want to donate to my GoFundMe, man, please do so. Joe Rothenberger is a filmmaker as well. He has an Emmy Award for his involvement with a soap opera. I don't remember which one it is, Joe, but I had the opportunity to hang out with Joe some years back. It's good to see you, Joe, and I hope you're doing well. Um, but yeah, that's my tiger encounter story that I wanted to share with you all. It was just one of them things, man. If there's two things that I never want to do is encounter a live, hungry lion, tiger, or bear. Man, that's too much. That's way too much. But anyway, that's my story. And if you're just touching in with me, like my favorite cousin Sylvester, you might want to hit the rewind button on this live and check out this story. I was just sharing with people my encounter with the real live tiger. Thank God I'm still here today and in one piece. Anyway, one more time, I am producing a new movie. It's a comedy movie. It's called SheDaPlaya. It's going to be out this fall. We're in production right now. We're going to be filming very, very soon. And You're gonna if you can appreciate comedy, especially if you love comedy, you're going to really really love this movie. So just stay in touch with me, and when you see my GoFundMe, hey, to give us a donation in any amount, and I need 40 more people to give me $50 a piece to help me produce this movie. We already have 10 people who have done it. And let me just send a shout out to Georgette and one of my other cousins, Sheila May, who just gave me donations, $25 a piece. And I just want y'all to know that any amount, we're grateful for it, and I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to be touching out now. Conversations with the Masterful Raconteur every Monday right here live on Facebook. And I appreciate y'all touching in with me. Y'all have a great evening. And Consuela Robinson Leggett, hello, how you doing? I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Share this post. Thank you.